The Salt Lake Institute of Genealogy will celebrate its silver anniversary in January 2020. Elevate your genealogical education to new heights. At SLIG, you will learn from the field's top professionals, obtain in-depth instruction, network with respected experts, consult with successful researchers, and research at the Family History Library. Registration opens July 13th, 2019 at 9 a.m. Mountain Time. We've asked the course coordinator to tell us a little bit about the course to help you decide if it's the right fit for you. Debra Hoffman is the course coordinator for Maryland, researching in the Old Line State. Keep watching to learn more about her background and the course.
Hello, my name is Debra Hoffman, and I am the coordinator for the SLIG2020 course entitled Maryland, Researching in the Old Line State.
How long have you been working on genealogy, and how did you become interested in it?
Actually, I cannot remember not being interested in genealogy, and I was inspired to begin researching my family by my grandmother, Lindenmeyer. I grew up having Sunday dinners at her house and was intrigued by the family Bible and by her family stories.
Have you had any prior SLIG experience?
I have been working administratively behind the scenes on SLIG since 2013 with publicity and as the assistant to the director.
What course will you be coordinating?
The Maryland course is the first institute course I have coordinated. I was motivated to create this course after being exposed to other state courses, such as those on Pennsylvania, Virginia, and New York, through my administrative work with SLIG. I have lived in Maryland for almost 50 years, and I have family roots that go back to the 1600s on the Eastern Shore. My passion for genealogy and my experience researching in Maryland inspired me to put together this course. And what I feel makes this course strong is the knowledge and experience of my team of instructors, which include Angela Packer-McGee, Rebecca Whitman-Coford, Melissa Ruffner, and Judy G. Russell.
Who would benefit the most from the course, and what are the main topics that will be covered?
Institute courses are typically geared for high intermediate to advanced researchers. However, I would argue that courses tailored to states can and should provide a broader appeal because the intent is to spend a week covering the state's history and records in depth in a much more detailed way than you can in a lecture or two. Maryland has a rich history and diversity of regions and records that is deserving of an institute course. Anyone with Maryland roots would benefit from taking this course. It will cover Maryland's history, including its settlement, immigration, and immigration, its repositories, including the Maryland State Archives, the Baltimore City Archives, and its notable libraries, legal records, including its early laws and court records, ethnicity, most notably African American and German, and the typical records, including colonial, vital, church, land, military, tax, urban, and 19th to 20th century records.
What basic knowledge should students have before taking the course?
Typically, before taking any institute course, you would expect for a student to have a foundational knowledge of genealogical research, such as knowing and understanding the types of records and different methodologies. This course will cover basic information, but a beginning genealogist would struggle processing and understanding a week-long course on Maryland. Students should also bring a computer if possible to facilitate completing the hands-on optional assignments. These exercises are meant to reinforce some of the most important topics.
What should students expect to learn by the end of the course?
By the end of the course, I would expect students to be more confident in understanding Maryland's history and its impact on available records. I would expect that students will be more comfortable with their knowledge of repositories and records and will be equipped to successfully research in Maryland.
What is something interesting about your course?
One thing I hope students leave with is an appreciation of Maryland's rich history, its diversity of people, geography, and records, and its relatively minimal record loss. Maryland is a robust little state.
We hope you enjoyed learning about Debra Hoffman's SLIG course, Maryland, Researching in the Old Line State. Registration for SLIG courses opens July 13th, 2019. Check out the website slig.ugagenealogy.org for more information.